Years ago, when in formation here in Ireland, we had to do with a little child to whom the Lord spoke, and sometimes we were able to ask the Lord one or two things through her. One day we were somewhat perplexed because there had been 2 local suicides. One girl who would actually have been frequenting the abbey and was not too far away from it was found dead. She was found actually hanging in the cupboard on her father's tie. And a cousin of hers, around the same time, was found in one of the nearby lakes. So we wanted to know whether they were safe on the other side. And the answer came back, and it was rather alarming. The lassie, whose fiancé I knew, was in the deepest level of purgatory, and she needed 40 eternal fathers to get out of there. The prayer for the holy souls in purgatory given to St. Gertrude. So I undertook to say those myself in the Divine Mercy Shrine, and I felt, coming to the last one, that a burden was being lifted. She was getting out of there, that level. But the other one was a bit upsetting. It was, he is lost. Evil had got hold of him. The word lost in Latin is damnatus, and I realized then that it is a serious risk. We need therefore to pick up any hints that might be coming out of people and try to help them. We need to be aware that the same demon that pushed Judas is pushing many young people now, and they are hugely at risk, for it is part of the culture. The alternative is seen as valid, and they are given even a great send-off. One day there was the funeral of one such case, and he was given such a glorious send-off that a friend of his who was present at the funeral wanted to have a similar send-off and went away and took his own life. When this happens, life is seen to be of little value. It's thrown back. But one moment of life can merit eternity. We do not realize what it is to have breath and lucidity yet in us. We need to be grateful for the gift of existence which is given that we may merit eternity in this our short span of days. I wrote these lines after hearing what had come back to us from heaven. Somewhere there is a pain that no one knows, and e'en as I now write, a world beyond the grasp of rhyme, fills all the time that flows on, and on, in trickles that no bond but history confines to evermore. For that the moment's writ was stamped for aye upon the deep blotched soul that roamed before within the realm of lasting yea and nay. Somewhere there is a sorrow that is long, but not as long as ever, and 'twould seem that in this word was heard a sigh so strong that it brought to Tartaric depths a gleam hid in a drop of blood, a little drop, big enough to make the aeons stop. In the drama, The Damnation of Faust, we have this line of Dr. Faust as he's coming to his own end, where the devil is coming for his pound of flesh, for he has sold his soul to the devil. He is thinking, one drop of this precious blood would be enough.